scoring triggers a feeling of triumph and accomplishment within us. Ultimately, a winning score can determine the outcome of the game. Score like a pro with Nokta. Yay! Score multi-frequency for all. Save bigger, score higher with Nokta.
I have, but until I'm done, I will please ask you to hold off with the questions because it's really hard for me to talk about the score and read your questions at the same time. There's the legend. So where does the score fit in between them? As you know, Nokta in 2019, by releasing the Simplex, set a new standard, a new bar in this industry. And since then, actually, Nokta has been renowned for providing the best value in this industry in terms of price performance. We did it first with the Simplex new generation, and then with the Simplex, first generation, Simplex Plus in 2019. And then with the Legend, 2 years ago, for the simultaneous multi-frequency. Today, the Legend offers by far the best value in terms of price performance when it comes to simultaneous multi-frequency detectors. The Legend competes head-to-head with detectors, with simultaneous multi-frequency detectors that cost 2 or 3 times more. And this has been proven so many times by the users of the Legend. Now, the Simplex new generation, you know, is a single frequency detector. It operates at 15 kilohertz. Simplex Ultra, especially, actually can compete with all the high-end detectors out there, including competition and including our own detectors when it comes to land hunting, park, field, whatever. But of course, when it comes to beach hunting, you really need a simultaneous multi-frequency detector. The Simplex does pretty well, on the beach, but its performance, of course, cannot be compared to a simultaneous multi-frequency detector like the Legend, especially in salt water. Now, looking at the Legend starts at a price of suggested price of $599 for the one without the headphones, right? And then we have the one with the headphones at $699 and then $799 for the Pro Pack. But how about these users out there, okay, who want a very simple, very easy to use, a basic simultaneous multi-frequency detector without the, hassle of all these different kinds of settings, but who really want to detect on the beach or on the land, actually it doesn't matter, but especially the beach hunters who just want a turn on and go detector, and who also do not want to spend maybe over $500, and who also want a fully submersible, a very robust machine. Is there a choice out there in the market today? Well, up until yesterday, the answer was a no. Now, the answer is yes, and it's called the score, guys, okay? We wanted to offer our valued users, customers, potential customers, whoever out there, who want a very good saltwater performance, but who want a very simple multi-frequency detector that's fully waterproof, okay, and lightweight, and that has Bluetooth capability, a machine. And we wanted to do it at the price, okay, lower than 500, so that it would be affordable, more affordable compared to our own simultaneous multi-frequency machine, the Legend, and anything out there, okay? So we released the Score. Score, now I'm gonna show you the machine comes. Oh, before I show you the machine, let me tell you that the Score actually comes in two different versions. The first one is called Score, and the second one, the higher one, is called Double Score. And I'm gonna talk about the differences between them, okay? So the second one is called Score 2 or Double Score, however you wanna call it, okay? They both come, okay, in a fully compact size, just like our Simplex new generation. And they both come with a fully carbon fiber shaft, both lower and upper carbon fiber shaft, okay? They both come with the coil size that's on the Legend as well. So this is called the SC30, okay? The SC30, the 12-inch coil, okay? And it's fully waterproof up to 5 meters, 16 feet, guys, okay? Both of them. Fully waterproof, submersible, up to 16 feet, okay? So now I'm gonna turn the machine on and show you the Score. So you just press the on button and it's on. By the way, I put the sensitivity all the way down so I don't get noise, okay? Because I'm actually in my office today. The first thing you do with this machine when you turn it on is auto noise cancellation. You press and hold the frequency button. That's it. Now it picked the best frequency, okay? And this machine is literally ready to go. This is it, guys. All you do is turn it on and auto noise cancel. You don't even have to ground balance in the Score. There is no ground balancing. All you do is pick your, I don't know if you can see it, mode. So it has 3 modes: park, field, beach. That's about it. You pick the mode, you know, and you go, okay? Now, you can, however, change the frequency, the multi-frequency on the Score, just like you can do it on the Legend. So this frequency button here, you just press it and you go from M1 to M2 or M3 or 15 kilohertz single frequency. So this machine is not only a multi-frequency, simultaneous multi-frequency machine, it also offers 15 kilohertz single frequency, which is, I would say, the most ideal single frequency for all kinds of all types of detecting and all kinds of environments. So just like the legend, this machine offers M1, M2, M3, simultaneous multi-frequencies and 15 kilohertz single frequency. Okay? Now, what else does it have in terms of settings? I'm going to show you, but it has very little. Because we wanted this machine to be a very, very easy to use machine. Okay? For starters. For somebody who's starting to metal detect, or not only for starters, for somebody who doesn't like to play with different settings, okay? Who wants a very easy to use machine. So, of course, it has a sensitivity setting that, which is very easy to adjust. You just press the up or down button. I'm not going to increase the sensitivity now because I'm in the office, but so when you're on the main screen, you just press the up and down button. Now, what else do we have on this? So when I press this, I go into settings. We have a volume setting, okay? Then the next one, we have the brightness setting for the backlight. And then we have the Bluetooth on-off setting. So you can enable the Bluetooth on or off, and we have only one detection setting, which is the ground suppressor. Then when you go to the next one, it's really the options, which is going to be your vibration and LED flashlight. So yes, this machine also has vibration and LED flashlight. This is basically it. So in terms of settings, like detection settings, I'm not talking about the volume or the backlight, but in terms of detection settings, all you have is your sensitivity and a ground suppressor setting. And that's it. You turn it on, noise cancel, select your mode, and go. Great performance on land as well as on the beach and in salt water, guys. Okay? So this is the score, the new score from Nokta. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to turn the double score on, okay? Very easy. Okay. Just bear with me 1 second. Now, the double score. So basically, it's the same setup, okay? Same shaft, same everything, okay? So what's the difference? Okay, actually, the difference is only in the settings. So why did we not release the score only? And we decided to release 2 versions. It's due to the simple fact that sometimes when you give so little, people want more. So we wanted to actually give an option to the users. That's all. Okay? So this one, the double score, offers more settings and more features. And I'm just gonna turn this on now. Okay? Here you go. This is the double score. You'll see that everything is almost the same. Okay? So again, you just press. When you turn it on, press the noise cancellation. That's it. Again, we have 3 different modes, the park, field, and the beach, guys. Now, in terms of settings, now this offers more. And once you go into the settings, I'm quickly gonna go. I'm not gonna be able to maybe show you because it may be too small, okay? I'm just gonna tell you what these new settings are. Now this one, the double score, has the ground balance. So you can actually auto ground balance, manually ground balance, or turn the tracking on the double score. This is different than the score. The score has no ground balance setting, okay? So this also has a recovery speed setting, guys. Recovery speed setting, which is one of the main settings that any more experienced detectorist would ask for. Okay, then what else do we have? Oh, we have our famous iron filter on the double score. We also have, of course, the volume, the brightness. I'm not really counting those. The Bluetooth setting. We have, let me see, I'm having a hard time seeing my sound suppressor setting in this. We have now 2 user profiles in this machine, different than the score. Okay, the score doesn't have any user profiles. This one has 2 user profiles that you can save. And we have, different than the score, a notch setting where you can notch out IDs on this machine, different than the score. Okay, and then the options are the same, the LED flashlight and the vibration. So basically, when you compare the 2 machines, actually in terms of performance or depth, everything, they're actually pretty similar. However, this, of course, the double score may give you a depth advantage or, discrimination advantage just because of the settings it has, the extra settings it has. And because, as you know, recovery speed is one of the things that affect depth. So if you take the settings, out from the equation, they actually have the same performance, guys. One thing I forgot to mention, which is also common in both machines, is that on this ID scale, just like the Legend, okay, by the way, this also has 60 target IDs like the Legend. And on this ID scale, you will see 3 letters, A, F, and G, which stands for all metal, ground off, ferrous off. This is also common in both models, but the double score, in addition to those, has a notch filter, which the score doesn't have. Okay? So I'm gonna turn this off. If you want to take one last look at it, and you can see all the settings underneath. I'm gonna turn it off, guys, and I'm gonna talk about the price. Okay? Score and double score. I'm first gonna start with the US prices. Okay? In the United States, the score will retail for $379 US. Okay? $379 US for the score. Now think of it, guys. A fully submersible, okay, simultaneous multi-frequency plus a single frequency detector. Like I said, fully submersible, up to 16 feet, 5 meters, robust, high quality, the same quality you've been seeing from Nokta for the past few years now on this machine, Bluetooth enabled, okay, for $379. This is an unbelievable value, okay? So once again, Nokta did it. We're setting another new bar in this industry in terms of simultaneous multi-frequency and waterproof detectors, okay? $379 is the price in the US and $425 for the double score, guys, okay? $379 and $425, okay? Now, come to Europe, of course, the prices are going to be different, okay? They're going to be higher because, the US prices do not include sales taxes, guys. So come to Europe, the prices will be $449 for the score and $499 for the double score. Okay? So this is what I wanted to share with you. By the way, I just want to tell you now that the score is already in production and we're going to start shipping our distributors next week. Okay? Now, if you go to our website, okay, and I'm just going to show you quickly, you're going to see, actually, let me click on the main site. You're going to see the score banner. If you click on it, guys, it's going to take you to the score and double score page. And if you click on any of them, the product page will come up. And when you scroll down, you'll actually see, if you want to see the differences between them, a comparison chart here. Do you see this red bar? It turns black when I go on it. So once you click on it, you can see a full comparison chart on our website. I think there's too much glow right now because of the light, but you can see all the differences between the two models on our website. And the product is live on our website. You can, go and check it out. And there is a product brochure, everything you need, except for the manual. I believe it's not yet posted, but it will be in a couple of days. And this is it. This is all I wanted to share with you. Now, do you guys have any questions about the score? Any questions? Anything? Okay, somebody made a comment. For that price, you're better off buying the Legend a few dollars more. Maybe you're right, but we're not really talking about a few dollars here, so that you know. The score is $449, okay? And the Legend, I'm just gonna tell you what they cost in Europe right now. The score is, it's gonna retail for $449, and the Legend starts at $599. Okay, so we're not really talking about a few dollars here. So many people, for many people, that's a lot of money. It may not be for some, but actually that's a lot of money for others. So that's why we wanted to give an option for those who do not want to spend as much, because this is what Nokta is all about. We really want to offer the best of the best at more affordable prices, guys. Okay, so do they come with headphones, or will those be offered separately? They don't come with headphones. I'm sorry, but for this price, it's almost like impossible to include the headphones. So yeah, they of course work with the same Bluetooth headphones that we offer, but they do not come with it. Those would have to be purchased separately. Let me see if there are any other questions. Good morning, excited about the score. Thank you very much. SC30, like the Legend LG30, 11x9 elliptical, correct. So it's basically a beginner's detector. Kalitos, you can put it that way, okay? So it's either a beginner's detector, okay? Or it's either for people who do not want to, mess with all those different settings, because, Legend has a lot of settings because it's a high-end unit. Yeah. And it's for people who don't want to spend over $500 for a simultaneous multi-frequency machine, but who wants a fully waterproof, a good, performing simultaneous multi-frequency detector that's also fully waterproof and submersible. Tell me please, are you going to release some new deep searching detector like in menu or something similar? Hi Ivan. Actually, I really want to answer questions about the score only, but at this point, anything like an in-menu, not anytime soon. Let me put it that way. We're working on a lot of different projects, but they're different projects. Okay, so let me put it that way. But if you already had the Simplex, why come out with this model? Carlitos, because Simplex is a single frequency detector. It's a 15 kilohertz single frequency detector, period. And as we all know, there are advantages to single frequency detectors, yet there are also advantages to simultaneous multi-frequency detectors. We try to give people what they're asking for, basically, okay? Respond to customer demand. That's what Nokta is all about, okay? How does it perform in salt water? Have you tested it? Yes, we have tested it. Others have tested it, and it is performing as it should. Very good in salt water. Okay. Can you please repeat the prices in euro? Of course, 449 and 499. 449 in Europe. Simplex Ultra and Score Double. What's the best? See, this really depends a lot on your detecting needs. Now, let me tell you, Simplex Ultra is a hell of a machine, to be honest with you. As a single frequency detector, it really competes head to head with, you know, high-end machines. All the high-end machines out there, including ours. But it's a single frequency detector. So if you're, and it has a lot of different settings and features, the Simplex Ultra. So if you're only detecting on land, okay, and if you're not doing beach detecting especially, you'll be more than happy with the Simplex Ultra, okay? But if you're detecting especially on the beach, then you would want to consider the double score or the score and double score if you want a few more settings, okay? He's trolling the lake. I'd love to try one on the beaches. I'm saving for a legend, but nervous about learning all the settings. This gives me an easy option if I want it. Correct, this gives you an easy option. But then again, don't forget, it's not a legend. You know, because the legend offers you a lot more, of course, you know, you're able to tune that detector in to suit different situations. Now, you're not going to be able to do that with the score too much. So it really depends on your needs. And believe me, legend is not a hard detector to learn, okay? You just need to spend some hours on it. Then, you know, once you learn the language of it, it's actually very easy to use. Does it come with 1.13? Russell, I guess you're getting confused now, between the legend and the score. Score is a brand new detector. Okay. 1.13 is the latest software version on the legend. These detectors are totally separate detectors. Okay, so it will come with its own software and not 1.13 because 1.13 belongs to the legend. Okay, I'm metal detecting the rockaways on YouTube. Send me one to try out. Do you know how many people ask for it? All the YouTubers around the world, you know, message us, email us, asking for one. And I really wish we could send one to every YouTuber out there. But of course, I mean, logically, you know, I'm sure you would understand that that's just impossible. I have Simplex and Legend waiting to have the score. Thank you so much for the support. Any other questions, guys? When is the score available in the UK? Very soon. We're starting shipments next week. 2-hour distributors, please. I'm underlining this. 2-hour distributors, okay? So, but the UK distributor, our UK distributor, I think I saw him before online here. He already put his order in, so we're going to be shipping him very soon. So they should be in the UK pretty soon, okay? My Legend is the best detector I've ever had. Thank you so much. How many updates you got planned for it? Mike, I don't know if this is a sarcastic remark because you're laughing at the end. Now, let me tell you, we do not give updates just to give updates. We give updates, okay, for two reasons. And I've mentioned this so many times. Number one, if there's a bug, I mean, this has been tested, of course, and it's been tested by other testers. So far, so good. Nothing, no glitches, no bugs, okay? But sometimes, and this happens with the best of the best manufacturers in the world. I'm not talking about metal detector manufacturers now. I'm talking about all the manufacturers out there that deal with technology. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes, I mean, bugs are very normal. So, if there's any bug, yes, we will give an update. But more importantly, do you know why we give updates? Number two, and the most important reason for us, we listen to the customers. We listen to them. We give them what they want. So if yours was a sarcastic remark, let me tell you, we're very proud to be giving updates to our users because we're actually fulfilling their wishes, our end users' wishes. And that's something that we could only be proud of, okay? I love this company, the detectors and the prices. I have the legend, will buy the score. Thank you so much. Any other questions, guys? I've got a Simplex, but looking to upgrade. Thank you so much. Can't wait to run the double score with the legend on the beach. Thank you. The Simplex is a tough machine. Yes, it is. All our machines are tough machines. They're very durable. They're high quality. Thanks, Dilek, for sharing the info. Thank you so much. Guys, any other questions? I don't want to really waste anybody's time here. Any questions? What's the price in Australia? I'm sorry, I cannot remember that off the top of my head. There are too many different prices in the world. But I'm sure our distributor in Australia will share that very soon with you guys. Ferro check, no ferro check, guys. No ferro check on this machine. That's on the legend. What are you doing to help your dealers who sell your machines? Interesting question. Maybe we should take this offline because I really don't understand what you're trying to ask. But we try our best, for our distributors and dealers. But if you have any suggestions, comments, complaints, please contact me directly, okay? What are the frequencies? Once again, multi-frequency. There are 3 different multi-frequencies on it, M1, M2, M3, and a 15 kilohertz single frequency. Okay? You're the best, Dilek. Thank you so much. Any legend news? Any legend news soon, please. Yeah, we're gonna have an update for the legend. Okay? Okay, I think there are no more questions. I'm gonna end this live here. But before I end this live, I would like to mention this. With the price, the score is at, okay? And with what it's offering in terms of simultaneous multi-frequency, in terms of single frequency, in terms of waterproofness, Nokta is very proud to set another new bar in this industry. We all do it for our end users, okay? So I thank you so much. We say score multi-frequency for all. And we also say score like a pro. Save bigger, score higher with Nokta, guys. Now, at the end of the year and in 2024. Before I let you go, I would like to wish all our friends in the United States a very happy Thanksgiving. Nokta Detectors, love you all, and thank you so much. Have a great night, day, wherever you guys are in the world. Bye-bye.